Hi, everybody. I thought I'd do a really quick video about something that happened this week. First, before I do that, I want you to see my hair. I am very much in my curly girl phase right now. And this is like what you see is my hair that's growing back. I have coarse hair and it's naturally curly, but this is insane how curly this is right now. And I've been at a site this week, so it's not pretty because I had to wear a hat and safety glasses and all that. But anyway, my last video I had a comment, and for whatever reason since then it's been removed, not by me but by the person that made the comment. And they wanted to know why, because it was my 1 year surgiversary update, and they wanted to know why I haven't tried Ozempic. So, okay, for those that haven't really kind of kept up with my videos and for some of the backstory on how I ended up getting a sleeve, I think it's kind of, this is, I get this once in a great while where I have people like, well, haven't you tried this? Or haven't you tried diet and exercise? Haven't you tried a calorie deficit? Haven't you tried? Trust me when I say I have tried it all. I have tried talking to weight loss physicians and been on a special physician diet. I've been on those diets that you have a subscription to and they send you food. I have tried two different GLP-1s, which are the injections, one that is an everyday injection, one is a weekly injection. I did all that. Several years prior to getting my gastric sleeve. And I thought long and hard. And initially, right out of the gate, I'm like, I am not going to be that one that's going to do something to disfigure my internal organs. And but then it got to a point where I was starting to have some very serious issues with my heart. I do have a heart condition, and the medication that I was on for weight loss surgery many years ago, because I've been overweight my entire adult life, except for like a 2-year stint back about 13 years ago. But the medication that I was on at that time created this heart condition that I currently have and will have the rest of my life. And the GLP-1s were not working fast enough, and they were creating such severe side effects for me that that was something I just could not maintain. So the next option was to have surgery. And that's what I did. And that's my decision to make, as it applies to how I approach weight loss. And it's not because I haven't tried everything. And somebody also asked me at one point if I had tried hypnosis. And I mean, I've tried the tapes. I've talked to counselors. I did that therapy. I did all the things. But also understand I do have, I'm now hypothyroid. I had a really unusual thyroid condition in my late 20s, and they had to take my thyroid from me at that time. And so I'm on medication for my thyroid, and now I'm perimenopausal, which, by the way, if you're keeping up with everything that I've said up until this point over the past couple videos, I have not started my birth control, but I also have not had a cycle since I last saw my GYN. And I've had some conversations with a personal friend of mine that is a functional medicine physician. And we talked about this. And so I'm going to probably lean a different direction, but more to come on that. So all of this, the hormone shifts, everything that I have going on with me has affected my weight in my later years as an adult. I am 54 years old as of April. And I'm not getting any younger. The muscle mass that I have, I'm trying really hard to maintain, because I know, having done weightlifting in the past, I know what muscle mass can do for you as a woman, especially in your weight loss era, that it is like your own internal furnace. And so I don't need anybody coming at me and saying, just if you're at a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight, but if you don't do it right, you're going to lose your muscle mass. And the same thing goes with GLP-1s, any medications that you take that help with weight loss. If you're not doing it right, you're not getting your protein in, you're not taking your multivitamins, you're not getting the movement in, the exercise in, whatever you want to call it, you're going to lose your muscle mass. And then at the end of the day, you're going to have saggy skin that barely hangs off of bone because you don't have the muscle to give you a really well-defined look. And also, muscle mass is important to have because that is also your metabolism when you sleep at night. That's what helps kind of shrink them fat cells when you're sleeping. And it also gives you cushion for your bones as you get older. As women get older, we have a tendency, especially if they've had babies. I've not had babies, but if women have had babies, that calcium gets sucked right out of their bone. That baby takes that calcium right out of their bone. That's why calcium with vitamin D is also important to take. But I can go on and on about this, but just understand that I have tried all the things, and all the things that I wanted to try prior to weight loss surgery. And it's not to say that it's not going to work for you. It just didn't work for me. And so I hope that helps clear up some of the misunderstanding as to the reason why I chose bariatric surgery. I've done all the things. And this was my next step. And I needed something that was going to be more of a heftier tool in my tool belt than a needle or a pill. Standing in a weight rack, trying to decide, if I want to lift, 25 pounds with my bicep curls today, that type of thing. So yeah, it's just a tool in my tool belt, nothing more, nothing less. And it's all in how I utilize my tool on how I navigate my weight loss journey. So anyway, again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Do your research. I know people don't like to be told to do their research when it comes to this, but I'm telling you, if you do your homework before you start asking really sideways questions to people that have had the surgery done, whether it be a gastric sleeve or bypass, then you'll understand probably the reasons behind their why they did it. They did it for a very specific reason. And it's not to piss you off as people in the interwebs, but it's to also because they want to live. They might have underlying issues that's causing them to need to have the surgery done. So I've seen people do it for all the wrong reasons and they're miserable. But, for those of us that did it for a very specific reason, we want to live our best lives. We want to live longer. We want to, just do all the things. And now we can do it. And the people that are the keyboard warriors behind the videos and the comments and some of the questions that I do get asked that don't land on social media, it's because, they're unhappy with themselves. And there's nothing I can do to help you with that. That's your own personal journey. But at the end of the day, you know what? I didn't do it to please any of you. I did it to kind of help myself. And I'm happy with my end result. And I'm here to help. I'm here to talk about it. I'm very open about it. And I'm here to help answer questions if you have any and put content out here that is very specific to the whole medical side of it. So like I said, I'm here to help answer questions. If you got questions about any of it, ask them. I appreciate the questions when they come at me and I'll do my best to answer them, and my hair is driving me crazy. So I'm going to get off of here now, but yeah, thank you for whomever, I think it was AJ that asked me that question. I did see it before you removed it. And I hope this doesn't come across as a little sideways as a response to your question, but I just wanted to make sure that I did answer that for you. And it's not because I haven't tried the medications for weight loss surgery. I have, but it just didn't work for me. and I'm okay with my decision. So here we are. All right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.